everybody, it's Dak here from the Ed Boys, and welcome to episode 15 of The Slayer. Let's see what we can start off this episode with. Hopefully a pretty strong task. Come on, Neve. Come on, Neve. Do me right. 157 blue dragons, sweet. Getting some solid cash to start off the episode. And we're only like, what, 30 seconds into this episode, and we are about to get a range level, 98 range, only one level away from getting that skill cape. It's at the very beginning of this episode, but I just don't see that happening in this one. But you never know, I guess it's kind of task dependent. And this kill is going to be wrapping up the blue dragon task. Nothing really special other than leveling up, obviously. Did make some good cash, though, as always. Blue dragon tasks are pretty phenomenal when it comes to money. They're kind of boring, though, because there's really no special drops I'm looking for. I like the Ronars, because it's like an extra 9k for a single drop, but you don't get very many of them. With 52k on this load, we actually made 931k on the assignment. Almost a 1 mil task. Alright, that was a pretty solid one to start us off with. Neve, 153 Hellhounds. I like that too. It's not the same cash, obviously, but I'm a fan of Hellhounds. The only problem with Hellhounds is it's a fairly boring task. Very rarely is there anything to jump in and talk about because there's really no drops other than that smoldering stone, which we have yet to get. But 1 in 32k, it probably makes sense that we haven't gotten one yet. That finishes up the task. That's 12 more points, 222 tasks in a row. Let's go ahead and grab number 223. Alright, Neve, I liked the blue dragons a little bit better because of that mad cash. Let's stick to that. 213 cave horrors. Ooh, this could be some pretty good money. It's actually one of my favorite tasks would be cave horrors because they've been treating us really well lately. I didn't get to see what it dropped over here. Oh, look at that, a black mask. Sweet. Ah, ha, ha. That's not what I was expecting. I don't know why, but I'm a little shocked about that one. Awesome. That's, I believe, our fourth black mask of the series. Pretty solid, and it looks like we're going to be making some good cash from this assignment now. Oh, look at that. We got a curved bone drop. It's not anything phenomenal. Really can't do anything with this curved bone, but it's a 1 in 5,000 from cave horrors. So that's one of the rarest drops, probably the rarest drop we've gotten in this series. I can't think of a bigger drop. If I'm reminded of one, I'll bring it up. But rarest drop so far, curved bone. I don't know, not very exciting, but kind of cool, I guess. Alright, this was a pretty wild task. I actually managed to get a black mask, curved bone, as you guys got to see, and I also got 3 snapdragon seeds and 2 torsal seeds. The torsals aren't very expensive, but they're pretty rare. They're one of the more rare drops from these guys, so getting 2 in one assignment is kind of crazy. Overall, the cash was pretty good. I took 2 loads, I believe, and this load was 116k, but added on to the previous load, we actually made 837k on the assignment. We're approaching 2 mil made from this episode when we've only had 3 assignments, and 32 steel dragons could help out a lot with that depending on what we get. I'll meet you guys in the Stronghold Slayer Cave. So unless of course we get something from this kill, not a lot happened from this steel dragon assignment. Overall it adds up pretty well. Things like these runite limbs, the adamant kite shield is not really anything special, but some rune drops, obviously the dragon bones. Turns out to be pretty good most of the time. Nothing spectacular. This one didn't add up to any record-breaking task, but I think overall in the episode it might bring us over 2 mil, which is kind of crazy. 104k on this load actually puts us at 258k on the assignment. All right, Neve, what do you have for us next? 159 blue dragons. Holy cow, she has been loading us with some money makers. That's pretty sweet, though. I think we're gonna possibly have the most money we've made from a single episode. Alright, a fairly non-exciting blue dragons task. Nothing really special happening in there. But, of course, it's pretty good cash. 159 of them is a couple more than last time. I believe we had 157 for the first assignment of this episode. And I believe we will make more money. I'm pretty sure it'll add up well. Let's see. 63k from this load actually puts us at 944k on the assignment. Alright, Neve, are you sticking with the money making task? Oh, Jad, that is not a money. Oh, I just clicked no. I think I can, not a wise choice. I think I can upgrade again. Yeah, I asked for an upgrade. Sure, there you go. Alright, accidentally said no, but I wanted to say yes to a Jad assignment. Looking forward to this. Obviously not a moneymaker, but maybe a pet? Jad has definitely been getting easier every time I fight him. I don't believe I messed up a single switch on this one. It wasn't an easy fight by any means. I didn't do too good on the healers. It's not like I don't know how to do the healers yet. I just occasionally mess them up. And it was, I don't know. It took a little bit longer, but I didn't actually take any solid damage, so I guess it all worked out. It doesn't look like I got the pet unless, of course, I trade in the cape. Everybody cross your fingers that I actually trade in my cape for the pet this time, not for some tokel. Yes, I know. You're not lucky. Alright, that kind of blows. Let's go get our next task. Alright, Neve, what do you have for me now? 122 Daggonoths. Alright, cannonable assignment. I'll meet you guys in the lighthouse basement. Unfortunately, during this task, or not during this task, between tasks, OS Buddy has seemed to gone down. Maybe it was during, I don't know. OS Buddy is not working correctly, so I'm not actually getting to see all of the drops that I get, all of the expensive drops, which is not like I can't get them without that, but I didn't really notice that right away. So hopefully I didn't miss anything important. I only got this Snapdragon Seed, I believe. Yeah, it looks like it's... Oh, wait, I have one Daggonoth head for 51k assignments. Alright, Neve, I actually really liked that quick task. Give me another one of those 128 Hellhounds. It's not a really long task, but it's not quick either. I wasn't even paying attention. There it is, end of the task. Let's go grab a new one. Alright, Neve, give me Cal fights. I'm saying 140 Cal fights. 32 Iron Dragons. Exact opposite. I don't know. Maybe not the exact opposite, but 32 Iron Drags, I'll take it. I do like that. And no significant drops from this assignment, but it went pretty quick. 32 Iron Dragons. The first time we had Iron Dragons, it was like a ridiculously long amount of time. But 32 Iron Drags only took 35 minutes, so it's definitely getting a lot quicker and a lot more reasonable to do. I'm actually planning on extending Steel, Iron, Metal Dragons, I should say. Planning on extending those assignments kind of soon. We made, let's see how much we made. From this load, we got 68k, which means on the assignment we actually made 157k. What do you have for me now, Neve? Last time I think I said like 140 cal fights. And oh, 139 cal fights. Alright. Neve's stepping up. Looks like if I ask for something real specific, she'll give it to me next time. And should be wrapping this up any second. There it is. 230 tests in a row. 60 more points. Pretty sweet. Let's go ahead and run out of here. Go ahead and price check this load. We know nothing big's coming out of this price check, but we gotta check. You never know. Maybe there was some surprise that I didn't know about. It's definitely been helpful having the ensouled Calphite heads. Only being like 3k a piece is not phenomenal, but getting a couple of them, almost, it could double the profit easily from these guys. Looks like we made about 23k. Alright, Neve, I am ready for task number 231, I believe. What do you have for me? Give it to me. 122 spiritual creatures. Not a phenomenal task, but 122 of them kind of small, so it shouldn't take me too long. Oh, what am I doing? Alright, that's 231 tasks in a row. 12 more points. Let's go ahead and not run over there. I just want to price check. Price check this load, see what we made. Wasn't anything phenomenal. Actually, probably one of our lower spiritual creature tasks overall. Looks like we made 27k. Alright, Neve, I'm looking for another quick task. Preferably one I can use a cannon. Yeah, 171 trolls. Nailed it, Neve. That's exactly what I wanted. Oh, I didn't expect the task to be over that quickly. Still said I had a few to go. Let's go ahead and run on out of here. Go ahead and price check what we got here. I've got a few rune items this time, as you can see, so it actually worked out pretty well. Oh, and I think I just saw some raw shark back there. I did indeed. A few more raw shark to add to the pile. Now we can run out of here and price check. As you can see, we got 2 rune warhammers and 2 rune kite shields, which is pretty good because those are... I prefer getting, or not prefer, I like to try to at least get one of those drops from each of these assignments. Looks like it added up though to about, hold on, gotta add the shark. Don't forget the sharks. 177k. Alright, Neve, I need task 233, 212 Avensees. Alright, I like Avensees. We haven't had these in quite a while, actually. And it's another good moneymaker, which, we start off real hot with moneymakers this one, and kind of slowed down. Avensees have been pretty solid for me. This took 2 loads, but the first load was, oh, I thought I had one more to kill, but it looks like that's it. The first load was really crazy on adamant bars. I killed like 112 Avensees, and I got like 160 adamant bars, which is, I usually get 1 every 4 kills, and since they drop 4, it's 1 for every kill average. So it was a little bit higher the first time. It looks like this load added up to 281k. That actually puts us at 702k on the assignment. Alright, Neve, that was a really solid moneymaker. What is next? 53 skeletal wyverns, another very solid moneymaker. I will meet you guys in the cave. This is the first time I get to go use the new cave. Alright, everybody, we are about to hit a big milestone that I've been waiting quite some time for. On that kill, we get 85 Slayer. It means we have unlocked Abyssal Demons, which is one of the best assignments in my opinion, because you can get the Abyssal Whip drop, which would be more money than we've made on any assignment so far. So there it is, 85 Slayer. We're going to be making some changes soon, but I'm not going to actually implement any of them into this episode. We're just going to write out these last few tasks, hope that we possibly get an Abyssal Demon assignment, and otherwise, next episode, you're going to start seeing some changes. Alright guys, first of all, notice the spot I'm standing right now before we go to price check. That is a safe spot for the wyverns that I was fighting like 2 steps in front before. You can safe spot them there. I was using protect from range, which is wrong. Looks like we made 177k from this load. Actually puts us at 740k on the assignment. Alright Neve, this is your first chance to give me Abyssal Demons. Let's just get it out of the way. 170 fire giants, not quite Abyssal Demons. Let's go ahead and meet you guys in the Stronghold Slayer Cave. And this kill's gonna be wrapping up another fire giant task. This one's getting more and more boring every time I do it, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not very excited about fire giants, but they're not a bad task. Get some good XP and it doesn't take very long. It's just not very fun. It's kind of boring. Doesn't really matter too much though. The money usually adds up pretty well. Looks like this time it was a little bit less than average. And we made, let's round that up to 67k. Alright Neve, here's your second chance to give us Abyssal Demons. Just get it out of the way. 183 spiritual creatures. My strategy for Abyssal Demons is clearly not working. 183 of them, it's kind of a big number, but I'll meet you guys in the God Wars dungeon. Ooh, look at those. Those some dragon boots I see over there. Ah, look at that. It's kind of crazy because I honestly have not been killing too many of the mages. They don't stand around here very often, and this is where I just stand kind of naturally. So I don't see them too often. Haven't killed that many of them, so it's kind of a lucky drop, but sweet. That's our first dragon boot drop. Alright, here's our final kill of the spiritual creature task. This one actually went pretty well for 183 of them. It only took me an hour and 20 minutes, which is a little bit quicker than I thought it would. Let's go ahead and add up everything here. Really mostly these dragon boots being a little bit over 100k I believe, and a rune longsword helps. Looks like we made 156k on the assignment. Alright Neve, I need a new task. This will be number 237, 129 Cal fight. I like that. It's a quick task. 129 of them. That's a pretty low number, so this is going to be like a 10 to 15 minute task. And we're wrapping up another Cal fight task. I wish Neve would give us more of these. It's one of the best XP rates I get. I don't have enough free inventory space. One of the best XP rates I get, as I was saying, and I can't complain about that. I'm trying to get 99 Slayer here, so clearly the more XP the better. Let's run out of this cavern. Kind of having trouble getting out of here. Go ahead and price check this load. I got 3 different Calphite heads, a couple of adamant med helms, and a grimy Ronar, I believe. So this might actually be a fairly solid Calphite assignment when it comes to money. Probably still won't be anything to jump and scream about, but let's see. Wow, look at that, 41k from 1 Calphite assignment. Okie dokie Neve, task number 238. What do you have for me? What is it? Oh, there it is. Oh, sweet. 175 Abyssal Demons. I haven't expanded them yet. I do plan on expanding them, don't worry. We did manage to get one in this episode. Honestly, I did not think we would. I just wasn't too confident about it. I'm going to meet you guys in the Stronghold Slayer Cave. So since I'm using range on Abyssal Demons, they might be kind of a slow task. It won't be awful, they're not like black demons by any means, but definitely could be quicker if I was using melee or mage, which is actually what they're weak to. But it's not unbearable, and I'm going to use range. That was my goal, just using range. And the big thing here is we're hoping to get a whip drop. They're worth about 2.4 mil at the moment, and one whip drop would be more than any full assignment that I have gotten so far. So that is where we are keeping our fingers crossed. If you're wondering about the Abyssal Sire, I know that I could be fighting that too, and I do think in the future I will take some of these big Abyssal Demon tasks and turn it into an Abyssal Sire task, but not for our first task, probably not for our first couple Abyssal Demon tasks, but eventually we'll probably get to that point. So unless this final Abbey Demon gives me a whip drop, it doesn't look like we got one from our first task. It's still going to add up pretty well though, we'll be seeing that in just a second. I was pretty happy with it. It took about an hour and 45 minutes for 175 of them, so it was kind of slow. I definitely will be able to speed it up in the future. I have a few more armor and upgrades and whatnot that will be helping us out. That's 238 tasks in a row though, 12 more points. Didn't get that whip, wasn't really expecting to get it on that kill. Let's go ahead and see how much money we made from this load, and we can add it up for the entire assignment. 84k on this load actually puts us at 331k for the assignment, so that's really not that bad without getting a whip. Alright, Neve, you thinking about some back-to-back Abbey Demons? Nah, 140 Greater Demons, kinda close. Not really. Greater Demons are not even comparable. What am I talking about? Nope. Alright, this kill will wrap up the Greater Demon task. Pretty simple task, 140 of them, taking me almost exactly an hour to complete. So pretty quick, decent XP. Let's see how much money it adds up to. We actually managed 2 rune full helms, so that's not as bad, but those are only worth 20k a piece, so I guess it's still not anything phenomenal. Looks like 71k. Alright, Neve, this is the final assignment that you will be giving me. What is it? 161 Daggonoths. Woo, I like that. Ending strong. Quick task, cannonable. I'm going to meet you guys in the basement of the lighthouse. Alright everybody, I feel like it should be any kill now that I'll be wrapping it up. There it is, 240 tasks in a row, 60 more Slayer points. I'm actually going to head over to the bank so we can add up this load, see what we got on the whole episode, and check out what the Slayer tab's looking like. And let's go ahead and add up this final load so we can see how much money we made on this episode. I got a lot of unsold Daggonoth heads, though they're not that expensive, so it doesn't make a huge difference. We made 76k on this assignment, which actually puts us at nearly 5.6 mil on the episode. We made 5,588k. As you can see, OS Buddy is still not working correctly. It says we have an 11.6 mil bank, which is clearly not true. We were at 36.5 mil at the end of last episode, which with 5.5 mil in this episode means we're just over 42 mil in the bank, which is pretty sweet. That's going to wrap it up for today, everybody. I hope you enjoyed. I know I did. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thank you, everyone, for watching today's video. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to click on that like button and tell us what you enjoyed about it. If you're looking for some more RuneScape videos like this one, then be sure to join the cul-de-sac by subscribing for more. We will see you next time.